Oh, I think I'm live. I thought I was live a minute ago. I wasn't. Maybe I'm not now. I don't know. Tell me if you're here and that you can hear me, you can see me, everything's good. Because I don't know. It's been too long, right? Everything is here. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on my phone. I can. If you come on, please say something. If you just make a comment, anything, uh, anything, anything at all, then I'll know you're here. Otherwise, it just tells me people are here, and I don't know who you are. I want to know who you are. Yes, I'll stalk you. No, I really won't. I just want to know who you are. All right, I can see people are here. Come on, come on. You got to say something. Or Facebook doesn't tell me who you are. And I just got back late last night, which I decided today's going to be a hat day. I have hat hair. I'm so tired. It was late last night and I rolled into bed and I'm thinking, oh, I just want to sleep. And, oh, Mindy, thank you for saying something. Good morning from sunny Whispering Pines. I think that if I had a city I could live in, I would name it Whispering Pines. That is the coolest name for a city. Such a cool name. It just gives you this vision of what it could be. Yeah, I like that. Hey, Wendy and Karen, glad to have you here. And Annette, glad you're here. And I can see more of you are joining. I can see that. But you got to say something, or I don't know who you are. I'm trying to keep my eyes open. I'm really tired. I apologize. So I hope I can make some sense today. Just got back from Stitch in Time and in Pennsylvania. It was such a wonderful experience. I met some of the finest ladies ever. And then Mike, who was the owner of Stitch in Time. It was what a cool store. If you have not been there, it's in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. If you have not been there, what a treat. His store is beautiful. It's immaculate. It's clean. It's well organized. It's a shop that we could shop in because we could definitely find things. There's machines set up. There's threads galore. And I think you'd really like it. So if you ever get to Greencastle or even close to it, Google it and go see it. They even have a website if you want to go to their website. What a fun store and fun people to work with. I really had a great time. And I'm going to try to keep myself going here. And Patricia from the Adirondacks, I love that. And Mary from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm coming to North Carolina soon. Hi, Linda Shorten from Poconos. And Debbie, I'm glad to see you're here, Debbie. I think about you quite often when I think about okay, I did something. How beautiful Daytona Beach is. Beautiful down there, right? It's getting warmer too, isn't it? I woke up this morning, it was 16 degrees. And I thought, I just want to go back to bed. I was so cold. And we got home last night, the house was cold. I had to turn all the heats on. It was so cold. I didn't really warm up till about 2 or 3 this morning. I was so cold. So I'm cold and I'm tired. But I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, we're going to do it. Hey, Debbie, you have a hat like mine from the Caribbean. I'd take it off, but I'm not going to. Mine is from, if you can see the little things up there, mine is from Disneyland from years ago. But I love it. I don't wear it very often, but on hat days, I think I'm going to have to start investing in hats. I want more hat days. I got hair in my face even right now. All right. Hi, Lynn from California. Yep, I met Lynn when I went down to, now I totally lost the name. Lynn, you can tell me where I came to. And Pat said it's pretty here in the Adirondacks with 22 inches of new snow. Wow, we really don't have any snow. Last year at this time we had 3 feet. Right now, we really don't have any. I think it snowed a little bit while I was gone, but not much. All right, I'm going to talk more about Stitch in Time tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Well, usually I have Buddy Chat on Thursdays at 5 Mountain Time, right? Well, I'm gone so much on Thursdays for the next couple of months, I'm going to switch it to Tuesday just to see how that rolls. All right? And maybe we'll leave it on Tuesday. because Thursdays is when we have events. Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, I'm traveling or I'm there, I'm doing it. And so I have missed out on it. Although next week I will be gone on Tuesday. But let's try tomorrow, Tuesday, 5 o'clock, buddy chat right here. And I've got some things to show you. And I'm really kind of excited to show you. I think you're going to want this one for sure. Meisner's, that's what it was, Lynn. I don't know why that just kind of is stuck in my hat. I'm tired today. And Mary says, gray skies in Myrtle Beach. Woo. Oh, Sherry Smith, 6 degrees? That's no fun. Yep, I have something good for you tomorrow. I can't wait to show you. I'll get it all ready today. And Elaine said it's glorious in Orlando. Well, I don't have plans coming to Florida right away. I was just there in October, but I'd like to come back. Okay, Annette says Tuesdays are good for her too. Well, we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow, Tuesday at 5 o'clock. And I think we'll miss less Tuesdays than we are going to miss Thursdays, because I've got a full schedule for the next 2 to 3 months. And it's a wonderful thing to have, a wonderful thing, because I get out there and I get to meet so many of you. In fact, Linda, if you're watching, Linda was so sweet at Stitch in Time. She couldn't attend the event, but she came in just to say hi. And that was really nice. And I even posted a picture of her on Facebook, so you might have seen her. In fact, I love to post pictures of you when I come and visit. So come visit me. I want to see you too. Where am I going to be this week? At Be Sewing in Tulsa. I fly out on Thursday. I'll be there Friday, Saturday for an event, and then Monday, Tuesday for an event. So yes, I will mix next Tuesday, but I think from there on out, I think I'm better on Tuesdays than I am on Thursdays. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, I am, Debbie. She said, I'm glad you're busy and traveling for Baby Lock. I'll tell you what I love so much is that I love this machine, and I'm going to show you some things on it today. I just love it. It's so easy to talk about, people love it too. We are selling lots of Applauds and Triumphs. Those are my 2 favorite machines, and I have the Solaris over here. I don't have the Radiance yet, and I know a lot of you already have the Radiance. I do not. They said it's going to be a little bit of time before we get ours. So I'll keep you posted on that one. Oh, Debbie, she says, we'll be recovering from knee surgery. Both will be done and I'll be ready to run. Well, Debbie, you know, I had both my knees done about 3 years ago. It's been a long time. And my knees do really well. My knees do really well. I was so happy I did it. Takes 2 weeks before you are glad you did it, though. Those first 2 weeks are crappy. After that, the sun starts to shine and it's good. It's good. All right, I'm going to get right into what we're going to talk about today. Because yes, I do have a project for you. And this one really is, I tell you, they're 10-minute projects. I talk more than what they are, but they're still good. And the pattern, I won't immediately post it because I've got an appointment right after this that I have to go to. But as soon as I get back, I will post it. And someone also asked, Debbie says she can't wait for those 2 weeks to be up. I'll tell you, that is something you have to wait for. Oh dear. I probably told you about the time when I had my second knee done, and I had them 8 weeks apart. So I was barely walking when I had my other knee done, but I couldn't walk on either one. I mean, I was bone on bone and it was painful. Anyway, so for 2 weeks, you can't do anything for yourself. For you that don't have someone to help you, I don't know how you do it, because those 2 weeks are critical. You got to have somebody lift your leg in and out of bed, help you walk. I mean, you can't walk. You've got ice on it all the time, and you're just in a lot of pain, right? Well, my husband, sweet as he was, did take good care of me, but he took me, if you've heard this story, I'm sorry, because I've told it before. He took me into the bathroom so I could use the bathroom, and he wanted to give me some privacy. Thank you for the privacy. But then he went downstairs and started watching TV and forgot about me. I was there for 30 minutes before I could figure out how to stand up and get to my walker. And it had only been like 4 days in. I was not walking at all. And I tried calling him. He didn't have his phone with him. He forgot I was up there. And it was it was a difficult day. Difficult for him too, because I really got after him. I says, "You can't do that to me again." 30 minutes I sat there waiting to figure out how I can stand up, because I had one bad knee and then totally non-functioning knee because it was just fresh out of surgery. So that was a hard day. But we got through it. So Debbie, bless you, my friend. You'll make it. You will make it. Oh, she had her other one done in December. Well, that's pretty close. You're probably barely walking on that one, but I know some people do both knees at the exact same time, would not do that. But 8 weeks apart, at least I was functioning a little bit that I could walk on my knee a little bit, and it kind of supported the other one. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I think I mentioned that I will be in Tulsa this week, but if you want to know where I'm going to be for the next 2 or 3 months, I've put that all on an events page on my website. So if you want to go in there, you can see where I'm going to be. If you're near, please come in and say hi. I would love that so much. Go to the event, learn the applaud, learn the triumph, and I'll tell you, you'll learn something new and you'll love it. So please go into the events page on my website, and the website is sewwithbarb.com. SEWWITHBARB.com. Just go in there and click on events, and it'll have all of them listed. And even some I haven't even talked about yet, and I'll probably not talk about them till tomorrow. So if you want to go in and get the jump on it, I'm coming to Portland. Yes, I'm coming to Portland. Go in there and you can read all about it. I do have one fun fact I want to share with you today that I thought was kind of cool. So, do you like pineapples? I like pineapple. I like pineapple on my pizza a lot. I don't often eat pineapple straight unless I'm in Hawaii, and then their pineapple is the best. Can't beat Hawaiian pineapple in Hawaii. There's just something about it, right? And if you've tasted it, you know what I'm talking about. Well, pineapple contains an enzyme. I'm going to have to read it. I'm going to read it to you so I don't get it wrong. That breaks down protein causing fruit to eat you back. So as you're eating it, it's eating you. How about that? This enzyme action on the proteins in your mouth can lead to tingling or sore sensations. So enjoy a pineapple in moderation to avoid this quirky but harmless effect. So it eats you back. Next time you think about a pineapple, you can eat together. Patricia said, "I laud my triumph so hard I considered getting another surgery like the applaud." Okay, Patricia, hands down, you got to have both. In fact, most people that have the triumph buy the applaud. And my triumph's sitting right here. My applaud is sitting right here. They are sister machines, and I use them together. Even though the applaud will do a cover stitch and a chain stitch like my triumph, I keep it kind of set up just for my decorative top cover stitch because there is so much you can do with it. So let's go down. Well, actually, let me show you what we're going to make first today. We are going to make a little key fob, and this doesn't have to be a key fob. It can be a strap. It can be anything you can figure out that you want to do with it. I have taken my belt loop binder and made strips, and I have just braided them, folded it over, and put it in a key fob because that was the quickest and easiest thing I could do with it. You know, I was out late last night. I was tired, so I had to do this fast. But I really like it, and this is something you could do with anything. Now, who makes belt loops? I don't. But I make things with the belt loop binder all the time. Let's go right over to that. Now this right here can be done on your applaud or your triumph or anything that has the overlay or the cover stitches. So the first thing I'm going to do, and the instructions will tell you how long, how wide, everything. This is a 1-inch strip. I'm going to cut a point. I want 3 pieces of fabric. Now what if you don't have the applaud? Well, you can do this on your Triumph. You can do this on your Euphoria or your Accolade. All right, all I'm going to do is push a little bit down in there. See? Now I've got it down by my foot. That's right where I want it to be. And now because I have this belt loop binder on my machine, by the way, if you have your Triumph and you have all that 29-foot kit, keep it. Don't sell your Triumph and don't sell your kit, because all of those attachments you can use on your applaud. All right, so I've got it in there, this cute little attachment, and I'm just going to make sure it gets caught under. If it doesn't get caught, there is another way you can do it. And mine is a little short. I'm going to just pull that in there. I want it right under my needles. And there I go. And all I'm going to do is just kind of hold my finger right here, because let me show you what happens if I don't. Sometimes nothing, but sometimes it'll start to bubble up there. I am not going to pull on this. I am not going to try to guide it in there. I am just going, it's going to take care of itself. All I have to do is shoot it through. I'm going to do another one just so you can see that happen. Okay, I'm going to cut a point, and that just helps it feed through the attachment. All right, once again, I'm just going to kind of poke it down in there. And depending on how far I get it, maybe I have to pull a little more, maybe I don't. I think this one will be good. Yep, there it goes. I'm just going to kind of hold my finger there. I'm not doing anything down here because it's going to feed it through by itself. It's got little sides right here that kind of fold that fabric under. And yes, I can do it fast. Now, the reason I wanted to use my applaud, for one thing, is it was sitting here. It was all ready to go. It already had thread in it. And what it does is it puts a beautiful top cover stitch. If you use your Triumph or your Accolade or your Ovation, that's great too, because you will have, excuse me, you will still have your needle holes in there. I wanted to have at least 2 needles in there. A single stitch, a single chain stitch was not enough. I want at least 2 or 3 needles in. You can have them together, you can have them apart, you can have them wherever you want, but I at least wanted to have 2 needles in there. Then I'm going to come over here, and now I have my belt loop binders right here. I've got a pink one, kind of a peach one, and I've got a green one. And I'm going to cut the ugly ends off, because that's what happens. They just have ugly ends. These aren't too bad though. Not bad at all. But where the point is, definitely I'm going to cut that off. All right. So I want these all to be about the same length. So let's see where we are. And in the pattern, I tell you, you need about 14 inches. These are about 13 after I cut everything off. But I started out with 14. And then to braid this, what I've got here, I've got some tape that I've taped down 2 wonder clips. And I'm going to decide how I want these to be. I'm just going to have them stick them in there. And I am going to, this is so much easier when I can hold it in my hand. Okay, there I go. Now that's going to kind of keep those in place. It doesn't really matter what's going on up there, because when I get it into my key fob right there, so there's my key fob hardware. And I also have one of these tools. If you don't have one of these tools, then you can just use pliers, and maybe you don't want to put pliers directly on the key fob because it will scratch it. But if you wanted to use some batting or some fusible fleece or something to cover the key fob while you squish it together, that's what you're going to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to change how I've got that in there. I want the green kind of on bottom. And you may have a key fob that is not as wide as mine. Mine is pretty wide. And I'm actually going to put all those in there. And that's just kind of, oh, my green came out. I'm going to put it back in there. Come on, go in, green. Okay, let's do this again. And I've got them close together. You don't have to have them close together, because when you get in your key fob, you're probably going to have them apart a little bit. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to braid it. I'm going to come, I want that over there further. Yes, I'm going to fiddle with this until I get it just how I want it. And then I'm going to braid this pretty tight. You may think you want it kind of loose, and maybe you do. But I'm going to braid it kind of tight because when it folds over, then it's going to be a lot looser. I'm just going to keep braiding that. Are you still with me? You got it? So you could do this with the cover stitch on your other sergers. It can't really be done with a Victory that is just an overlock machine. But I'll show you, if you don't have one of these machines, how easy it is to do with your sewing machine. So now I'm kind of getting out of view here. Maybe I'll come up a little bit. And I'm just going to braid that. Simple little braid. And I'm going to braid it to the end. If you get down there and you think, well, that's way too long, you can always shorten it. Okay, so I've gotten to the end. I'm going to take another clip. I'm going to clip that end. All right, now I'm ready to take it out of those clips. And this is where I want to decide how much I want that braided. And then I'm simply going to put these two together. And you can see that now I have me a cute little braided thing. And I'm not going to call it a key fob for sure, because you may do something totally different with it. All right, and then I would put this little guy on there. And I would clamp it shut with my pliers. Okay? Now let me show you. I'm going to set this aside. I want to show you what you can do if you don't have a serger, because I don't want to eliminate you if you can't do it on a serger. So I'm going to set this little guy right over here. I'm going to put my little clips back on it so it doesn't get lost. And if you are going to do this on a sewing machine, all you need, so those are 1-inch strips of fabric. And you know, who doesn't have fabric strips that are cut from another project that you just don't know what to do with? And they're only 14 inches long, so you got it made. You can do it. If you're going to do it on your sewing machine, I like a 2-inch piece of fabric. I fold it in half, press it, and then I fold the ends to the center and press it, to the center and press it on both sides. Then I fold it in half and press again. And that will give me a very nice 1/2-inch strip. And then you're just going to top stitch on both sides. And what foot do we need to top stitch? We need the edge joining foot, right? Remember how we use that one? This one will give you a perfect top stitch right along there. In fact, I can talk about that in Buddy Chat tomorrow, because I'm going to be using the sewing machine tomorrow and the serger. We're going to use both of them, and you'll see what we can do. All right, do you have any questions? Any questions on what you're going to make today? I mean, it's 10 minutes, right? And it's fun. It gives you a little diversion from all the other things you have to do. Hey, Evelyn, how am I? I am good. Hey, Michelle. Let's see. I don't see any questions. If you don't have questions, then I might cut you loose and let you go try it. I want you to try these things. You know, if we always do the same old thing, we're always going to have the same old thing. But if you want to try something different, you got to try new things. And these don't take very long to have, right? They're kind of fun to do. All right, who's going to be here tomorrow at 5 o'clock? That's Tuesday. Tuesday at 5. We're going to make that at least for the next few months. We'll see how it works out. I hope that it works for you. And if you watch this video later on Facebook, that's great. Let me know that you watched it. Plug in your name. You know, all you have to do, I've said this before, is say boo. If nothing else, you don't know what to say, just say boo. I'm here. I'm here for you. Yes, so in a decorative design, we'll cover that loop. Debbie, that is a great idea. In fact, I even had, when I was doing this morning, I thought, if you want to use your sewing machine, you could either do a decorative design down it. What if you did words? You could stitch words down it. Wouldn't that be fun? And if you're making it for someone, you could put their name all down the loop. That would be fun. Or believe in yourself, or something fun. I don't know. I think that would be great. All right, Debbie, she's going to set her timer for tomorrow. Teresa, glad to see you. Annette, thank you. That's cute. Yep, I want you to I want you to try it and then share your pictures. Show us what you've done with it. I think that's always so much fun to do things like that. All right, did we cover anything? Going to Oklahoma, Tulsa this week. Covered that. The events page, that's another thing you need to check out. Maybe I'm coming to your city. I wish I could sing. I'd be singing that song for you because I'm coming to your city. And buddy chat tomorrow. And the pattern I will post later today. It's going to take me a little bit because I've got that appointment I've got to run off to. But I'll be here. If you have any questions, even if you watch this later on, the replay, whatever, go ahead, ask your questions. I will be monitoring it from here on out. Sometimes Facebook doesn't always tell me when someone makes a comment, so I do try to check back anyway because I know there are comments, right? All right, now the next one we're going to be here for is the 20th. So Project on the 10's is on the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th at 10 o'clock in the morning, and the project will only take you about 10 minutes to do. So that's the plan. And the only time I'm not going to be able to do it is on days that I travel. And the next few months, there's a lot. So we will try to get as many in as we can because they're kind of fun to do. I like having just a little easy, fun project that I think I just can't wrap my head around that big project right now. Let me do something fun and quiet and quick. And maybe it's a gift for someone else. I think, oh, this will be fun. That's what I want to do. Okay, Debbie said she's going to go grocery shopping. Okay. Oh, Minty said that she has her grandson's final home basketball game. You need to be there, girl. That's more important. We'll always be here waiting for you. Okay? All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow, right? 5 o'clock tomorrow. If you watch this later, make a comment because I'll be here. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. If I can remember how to turn it off. There it is.